Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have n minus 5 and its whole power 4 equals to n to the power of 4, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So in this problem we will find all the roots of this equation. So these roots are complex or real. So that the very first step we are going to do is, here we write or rewrite this equation as n minus 5 and its whole square and its whole squared. So here we break its power 4 and we write in this way, and similarly we move this n to the power of 4 in the left hand side. It will becomes minus times of n to the power of 4, and we again write this n to the power of 4 as n squared and its whole squared, and it is equals to 0. So in the next step, here we use a well-known identity, squared identity, and you know about this one. If we have a squared minus b squared, it is equals to a minus b times of a plus b. So here we use this identity, and you see here this is the value of a and this is the value of b. So now we put the values of a and b in this formula, and you will obtain its output in this form. So here first we have a minus b, and the value of a is n minus 5 whole squared, and we write it as n minus 5 whole squared and minus b. So our b is n squared into, we have a plus b, and our a is n minus 5 whole squared plus b is n squared, and this whole equation equals to 0. So in the next step we will again use here another well-known square identity, and you know about this identity. If we have a minus b whole square, it is equals to a squared plus b squared minus 2 times of ab. So here we use this formula on this term as well as this term. So now first I can apply this formula on this expression, and it will becomes in this form: n squared plus 25 minus 10n, and here we have minus n squared into, now we apply this formula on this the first term, and we write n squared plus 25 minus 10n, and here you have plus n squared, and this whole equals to 0. So that in the next step we will make little bit simplifications here, and you see that this n squared and this n squared are cancelled out each other, and here we obtain 25 minus 10n into, here we add n square plus n square, and we get 2 times of n square and minus 10 times of n and plus 25 equals to 0. So that in the next step we have two cases. The first case is, we write 25 minus 10n equals to 0, And the second case is we write 2 times of n square minus 10n plus 25 equals to 0. So now we solve these two cases and we get the value of n. So in the next step, first I can solve the first case, and in this case we have 25 equals to 10n, and we move this 10 in the left hand side and we obtain 25 over 10 equals to n, and it will be cancelled out by the table of 5, and you get 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, and finally you get the first real root of this problem, and which is n equals to 5 over 2. So this is our first real root of the given problem. And now in order to find the other roots, we can solve this quadratic equation. So here I can use the nice quadratic formula in order to find the roots of this quadratic equation. So that here we have a equals to 1, b equals to minus 10, and c equals to 25. And you know that our nice quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: n equals to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times of ac over 2 times of a. So that here I can put all the values of a, b and c in this nice formula, and you will get its output in this form: n equals to minus b, and you have minus times of minus 10 plus minus square root of b squared, and our b is minus 10 squared minus 4 times of a is, sorry, here you have a is 2 because a be the coefficient of n, so it is 2. So a is 2 and c is 25, and this whole over 2a, so it will becomes 2 times of 2. And now we make little bit simplifications here, and you obtain n equals to minus times of minus becomes plus 10 plus minus square root of minus 10 squared equals to 100, and minus 24 2s are 50 and 54s are 2000, sorry 200, and this whole over 2 times of 2 will be equals to 4. So now we can again take simplifications here, and we move towards our final answer, and here we have 10 plus minus square root of 100 minus 200 equals to minus 100, and this whole over 4. So that here we will write this term as 10 plus minus square root of 100 into square root of minus 1 over 4. So you see here the square root of 100 equals to 10. We know that the square root of 100 will be 10, and you get 10 plus minus 10 into, and square root of minus 1 equals to iota, and this whole over 4. So if I can break its exponents or break its numerator, then you get here 10 over 4 plus minus 10 over 4 iota. So after cancellation you will get here n equals to 5 over 2 plus minus 5 over 2 iota. So this these are the other two roots of the given equation, and this is our final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.